I feel like we don't have 3 hours of a dungeon left. Here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna start us off with a little bit of Tales of Destiny original. Is this the Swordian R&D lab? That's where we are. So I think this is a good way to emphasize the gameplay and maybe a little bit of the story nuance differences, just firsthand. Yes it is, we were born here. But there's nothing here. This is the entrance. The actual facility is deep inside. It's very hot here. Well, we'll have to go inside. Very much it is a PS1 game, but like, you might even notice how well some of it is translated. Let's dip into the battle system a little bit. Oh, I need to change some things here. I need to not have Dimlos equipped for fire types. That's what she's about. Cyclone. Big and powerful. So, you might be noticing that we have Japanese voices for this English localization. They didn't really do anything about that. All they did was change the opening theme to be an instrumental thing. I have Marie, I have Johnny. I was talking about how that might be what I should do. Marie has the laser sword. Anything more? Most things. Okay. What we are going to equip instead of Dimlos is the laser sword. Light attribute. Now Stahn's not gonna accidentally heal anything. Something that has been happening the way I approach these dungeons is that the only reason they take as long as they do is the frequency of enemies that you encounter. You can see how there's like the really minimally basic combos I mentioned. Like if I run up, I can do into a regular art. I just unequipped all of my sacred arts, so I can't chain those. The Vorpal sword, hello. That's usually water type. It's wind in this. That's wild. Still, worth equipping. Why did that fire spirit just cast ice? It is very easy for me to just roast these enemies. I guess roast is not a good term here. It usually is when I have Dimlos equipped and all my fire abilities. But the simplicity makes it easy for me to just corner things and destroy them. This is a thing that gives me a new sacred skill. I don't have arts for it yet though. Nope. You're not ready for this. This is what Demon Lance looks like. Speaking of Leon, more significant difference between the original, this one, and the remake. I mentioned I was right before Mikhail beforehand. You go there to get the air cutter craft, and only then does the Devil Draconis, the bone one, except it's just an evil dragon in this, show up, and you realize you have a barrier on the Dycroft you need to dispel, which you can't do without Igtanos. You do that first, which means you fight Rembrandt and save Marianne first. Which is why I actually remember that battle, but I didn't remember Elaine or Baruch, because I don't think I ever got to them, because there's a good few puzzles that you could softlock yourself with, and a password system that I did not understand. And honestly, it's a very strange encounter, because like, Rembrandt, the way that he is a challenge is that he sets a trap beforehand, basically puts you at minimum HP and TP. Other than that, he's just a high defense enemy with, like, a rocket fist. And he acts really weird. He's just going like, hee 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 the whole time, rather than, like believing in Hugo. He's just kind of evil. The reason we go there first is because we didn't have any planning out. Like, you just try to get to Belkrant as soon as you can, so that's why you get there. So you don't fight Elaine before you get to Rembrandt. So there's nothing like, that was my daughter, and I want revenge. Why did I set on fire? Yeah, I've never been this far in this version before, because I didn't actually get to Mictran. So after you beat Rembrandt, after you save Marianne, Rudy also just flat out tells Marianne the truth about Leon. They don't try to pretend that he may or may not be still alive, and be like, okay, yeah, I mean, I guess she probably knows because she's not dumb. Okay, I'm hitting these little corner parts, and they're sending me home. Ooh, Hellfire. Whatever, we're good. I'm not here for all of that. As a result of that, Marianne, because Leon didn't have the character development he has in the remake, she just kind of thinks he died never knowing how to care about others, and Rudy, like, goes off on her about how he was trying to protect Marianne to the very end. Very different. After you do that, you get to choose whether you go to Claudius or Helvrios first. So naturally, I did it the opposite of what I did in this. Since we started with Rembrandt, I went backwards, and I fought Elaine at Helvrios first, so we could revive Igtanos. How do I move this? I need to turn it off first. Okay, yeah. Neither of the characters, Elaine and Baruch, they don't really have nuance. But that's the first one's going in the correct way, otherwise I think I did everything right. God. This is why we check our work. There we go. Stahn, where are we? This is the power reactor for the Assordian R&D lab. Power reactor? This is the super high temperature reactor that gives birth to Assordians. So what do we do now? Put us in the reactor. But are you going to be alright? We'll feel some pain, but we'll survive. As long as our core crystals are unharmed, we'll be fine. Did you say some pain? The world is depending on us. Be strong. Alright, let's get it over with. Igtanos is like the R&D person in this, too. Like, they're the one that comes up with the plan to take down the mirror shield around Dycroft. Here we go. Hard. Ooh. Aye. Ooh. Is there anything wrong? Are you alright? Stahn, not yet. Don't take us out yet. Something's wrong. Stop them. Hey, Tanos, you said some pain. I thought I was gonna die. I'm sorry. But if I hadn't said that, you would have hesitated, right? Damn it, that's why I don't like intellectuals. At any rate, I think we met our objectives here. I feel more powerful than before. We might be able to go up against Kronos now. No, we will defeat Kronos now. Let's get going. Hey, notice something different? All we have to do now is repair the Draconis. Notice how we didn't have to fight Dimlos ourselves to increase the mastery of the Swordian user? Which, you know, was actually one of my favorite parts of the remake so far. It was annoying. The battle system remains annoying no matter what. But I did quite enjoy that narratively. I'm absolutely using Marie and Johnny. They're just here for moral support. And that's an important factor. Everyone had something to say to Baruch. Including Marie, because I went back and got her before I went and did that. I didn't get Johnny yet. I left him for when Velkrant was detached. He wasn't with Fate on the boat. He was still just singing in Moru when I found him. Elaine doesn't have anything really about the whole, like, class divide in Neustadt. There's not really a class divide. It's just that people are, like, discriminatory and rude around the world, like, in general, because it's more of a rough fantasy world. Nobody's really doing well, and the king kinda sucks. So, like, Baruch is known for, like, his disaster relief and charity efforts, rather than, like, specifically trying to uplift Fabiola specifically. There's nothing about saving the Cavalicians. They're just going to be tossed away with the rest of everyone else in this version. So everyone has an issue with Baruch when they start talking about him. It's the longest discussion, and I didn't have the patience to even read all of it, but I know that Marie spoke up about people who are the common people who are hurting. There's so many ways about this narrative that I can't say play this version. Maybe play the remake on easy. There is, again, though, a lot of it could be nuance that is lost with translation. Japanese storytelling in video games can very often just be subtle and implied things rather than overt discussion, but seeing how they do it in the remake, it's that much better. And look how these cities are all just like squares too. Like, this doesn't feel like a big city. The city designs are so much better in the remake. It was just working on the lens cannon. Yeah, after you do that, do those two bosses, another Balcramp fire goes off. Here's where it ends. We need a special kind of metal that repaired Draconis. Yes, you need the bioalloy best for Bercelium. Fortunately, we have no idea where we can find it. I won't be surprised if there's some in alloy left in Cavalice's junkland. It makes sense for us to look there because the town was built on top of an ancient industrial waste site. Alright, we'll go find it. If you find it, please bring it back to the Draconis. The repair crew needs it. We'll be waiting for you. Good luck. Once that Balcramp fire goes off, the Aether Sphere map is just like a flat, barren area with some holes in it, like I thought would happen. Which makes me wonder if I actually did make it that far. I don't remember encountering Hugo, though. When you go to Balcramp, you don't crash into it, you just dock. And there's like... there was a full dungeon in the remake, right? It's a very different dungeon, but it's very reminiscent of all the other dungeons in the Aether, the Air Apply. H-bottles? H-bottles. Let's stock up. So I said there weren't holy bottles in this before, and you had to do food stuff to get it. That was a lie. I just never saw one until I found one in an Aeropolis. You know what I should probably do? We don't have Kongman. We don't have Lilith. We don't have Chelsea. Well, we'll get rid of them for now. I'm hoping we can get to that scene where the lens cannon fires, because I want it to be a little bit of a recap that we're doing here while I catch us up. There is restricted. You'll die from the gas. But we have to go in there. Stand aside. Fine, go ahead and die. Is there like an item? I guess if they're not offering an item, probably not, right? We just have to die from the gas. Oh, okay, we have to avoid physical gas. I think it depletes my TP as well. Notice how little setup it was for this. We just talked to a guy and they're like, fine, you might get pissed. Okay, so when we encounter Hugo, pretty much everything goes the same. He makes a subtle hint that Rudy's real father misses him before we kick his ass. And then after we do, and he's freed from Mictran's control, who, reminder, is called Cronus in this version, Rudy has a more emotional moment with him than she has any reactions to Leon. Like, even when you consider that outburst towards Marianne. And then we're sent to the planet with Balcramp, the Aether Sphere complete. There is then a focus on monsters being sent down by Mictran, but there's a bigger focus on the 7 generals being deployed to different areas that you can go to help. Specifically, you get to choose between Cresta, Harmons, and Armadia, because specifically you have to walk to them, so you don't get to go to places like Newstop. The generals will take care of the ones that you don't go to. They're like all named too. This is like the first time they're truly named. And they're completely irrelevant in the remake. I found... How do I deal with these? When you go to the orphanage, Lean gets injured defending a girl from a monster, so that's where you have to go and help. And then all of at least half of the generals are summoned back to the war room that I had to find. Oh, okay, I just had to tap it. Rudy, I have a suggestion. Nurse. Johnny, I have a suggestion. Oh. I kinda want magic back. I'm putting Philia back in. I also kinda need Igtanos to, level up more. There's like a background level for the Swordians. That was fun to have them out though, for a bit. This whole gas situation's kind of hilarious. That didn't do that much. Yeah, after you find the war room, you have this plan set up. That's when you go to find the R&D lab. Which, as you noticed, we came out northeast of Armadia. We did not come out of the crater next to Daroshid. That's the first locational difference I've noticed. Everything else has been the same. We have a thing like an escape rope in this. I might just be going in circles. I think this is a circle. My holy bottle wore off. When you do get Marie, you don't have to ask her to join right away. She wants to tell you about her Beast Meat Supreme dish, which is an option instead. She actually, if you ask her, will give you, like, the ingredients. It's mostly, though, it's meat and cheese that goes really good with bread. So, like, can't go wrong with that, I guess. As for Johnny, you do just kind of get him. You just say, hey, do you guys miss me? And you're like, miss my tunes? And you go, yeah. There he is. Your party now. Go this way this time. This is where I came from. You didn't go... Are you serious? Of all places to stop me, in the middle of the gas. The Berserlium was just in, like, a random place, wasn't it? That's the only place we can go. Here. As time passed... I gamed over! I literally died from the gas. I don't think I saved that entire time, too, afterwards. No. Okay. Have our party restored. Start the real version again. It's not like we're anywhere else. We're just in the middle of a dungeon. We have to find out where we are in the dungeon as well. It seems much quieter than it usually is. We were up here. I don't remember. Where's my other party? They're at the Blue Bridge. I went back here to let them in because... Alright, I'm Chelsea. I'm Chelsea. Don't do that one. I'm not healing. I'm not healing them at all. Girl, boy, whatever the hell your name is. Everything's like way quieter. I didn't realize I had things set up like that. Huh? Huh? I think I paralyzed Woodrow. I know it wasn't me, but I tried to kill Kongman is the thing. And now Kongman's separated from the pack. No! No! God, I swear! I definitely survive faster when I'm Chelsea, at least, but Hongman's not doing himself any favors. I need to switch those two. Moonflower should be here. Inferno should be the one that I have there. Where's Moonflower? Where's my ability to read? I don't think I understand. It's so hard to tell, like, what is connected to what. I'm like in an entirely different area with this party. Ugh, let me go back to my place. Am I on semi-auto? I'm on manual, okay. Why was I moving back to a place? I don't even know what to talk about while I'm focusing on this stuff. So Johnny here. We have holy bottles. I think it's worthwhile. I have a lot of this stuff I could use, huh? I think I started to say, I don't think I finished saying, but Sakuraba is just kind of hanging around in his room until you find him. Until you find Johnny. I don't recognize what they play on the piano in that, so it's definitely not a Tails thing. They need to go down that path. I think they need the blue light for it. Blue bridge. Well, the thing about Johnny being a bard in the first place is that he kind of was like the kind of ear-screeching bard, rather than like one that can actually sing, and they kind of retconned that in this. So that he does actually have like songs that he sings. Oh my god. At least I know what's happening now. Go back. So, like, they actually gave him songs in this, but that was the follow-up to what I was saying about Sakuraba just kind of hanging out. Once he plays that song that I didn't recognize, that... Honestly, my assumption is probably something from, like... Goblins are dead again. Maybe Xenogear? Like, a piano album for it? Pretty sure Moto Sakuraba did that. I might be thinking something else. I don't remember how to play Stahn in this at all. Chelsea was actually natural to come back to. Oh, that's an enemy in front of me. Please stop killing my sister. Searing Gale, this kind of reminds me of the Fire Force I didn't show, or whatever it's called. He's... Alright, I need her to at least get the XP, if you're not gonna do it, Rudy. Because I know that she's gonna help like that. Alright, hard seasoning. Where are we? We're going up here. I didn't get to finish talking because I got distracted by the actual game. Johnny shares his songs, too, and he's just screaming. He's going, wow! Like, he's supposed to be a gimmick bard in the first place, and then they made him serious. So the problem is they made him a gimmick bard in the first place. More so, I would say. Because, again, everything's, especially character motivations and traits, are so much better written in this. It's absurd. There's a reason that I never thought of Tales of Destiny too highly. And I'm really confused now why the fans loved Leon. Because maybe they didn't until this version, and they loved him so much that a few years later, like 2 years later, they made a director's cut where you play as him. Because I guess by the time I was paying attention to that kind of stuff... Okay, that's where we need it to be. That's good. It's down here. Leon's winning the day. Winning character popularity polls, like, every single year? I mean, that was in the late 2000s when I started paying attention, right? Like, I was still just, like, not really exploring that much of the translation stuff on the internet around that time. 2005? Around when I was into Symphonia for the first time? Ugh. I'll protect you, Kongman! This White Ape title isn't for nothing! Where am I? Oh, right. We had to get back there. Oh man, we have to fight Woodrow. Shadow Woodrow. I guess you can fight Shadow of whoever. Oh my gosh. This is way worse than Shadow Stahn. Blast him. A fierce opponent. It's almost like fighting myself. Hey guys! On that note, I want to see what happens if I accidentally take Ophelia. Mithril bow! That's not for this party. Wait. That's just a circle. That's just a circle! I think Mirror Kongman will be funny. This is just treasure. I don't feel like learning Stahn again. When will this seal go away? How did you get over there, Rudy? Move. It's hilarious that I actually died to the environment, and it didn't, like, take me down to 1 HP. It's just like, hey, are you keeping track of how much gas damage you've taken? Guess not. You're on the floor. You get the death message. Okay, be back. Find out where we even need to go. Do-do-do-do-do. For the holy bottle of... Cause it's not like I'm not strong enough to defeat these things, it's more like... They just guard everything, and I don't know how to play Stahn anymore. I don't want to. Maybe I should play someone else. Maybe now's the time. God, maybe it doesn't matter. I just can't move. Because I can't do anything. So on that note, no, but like, I would be like, hey, I should play as Philia, because caster I can just stay back while the computer players do things correctly. But that doesn't matter. This is chaos and awful. What is going on? I think Murray was just using a lot of Mirage there, which I can't blame her. This is a dead end. Probably a place where you can fall. Rich. See what... Oh no! The party leader. It's always the party leader. Fascinating. I hate it. Keep them juggled! Hell yeah. That's the most effective juggling I've seen this entire playthrough. Oh, you should have seen the way I was juggling Hugo. Let's see. I think this is where we meet up. Oh, that's funny. This party has to do Stahn. Eh? Oh, this is like an actual boss. Okay. It's not that Woodrow is just that... That makes sense. It does make sense. They had to remove the bridge to fight it. Now the mirror's broken. Alright, that was kind of funny. I should think about the narrative favorites now that we're there. What have we done since the Trash Mountain? Yes, I do want to modify my party, because I'm probably gonna have to fight that party. I'm gonna put Chelsea in. I think that's the main thing I'm gonna do different. Actually, it's gonna be girls' night. It's gonna be girls' night. Which I might switch to Chelsea for. That's what I'm looking for. Julia's the last one. Take it away, girl. All of that was just to release that. That was a trap. Now we're back here. Saving in the same save point we were... Oh no, I think there was one in there. Let's take a break from this area and do some other things. One of the things I did want to do... is the life bottle I can finally get now. Was... I did want to do Kratos' questions again, but I realized something as I was studying. We don't have all of that, understanding. Specifically, we don't have... The thing I haven't been able to, figure out... Forward? Forward. Is... where the freedom titles come from, because we do not have those. We also didn't have Philia's secret title, but I figured out where that was, and I might go do that. But, I don't know. I also just skipped 3 events in Heidelberg. Literally, I flew over Heidelberg and was like, nah, we have nothing we need to do here. And I was like, no. There are 2 events at the inn, which activated an event at the castle. So let's do that. There's also a couple events at Legendia now that we have, now that we have Lilith with us. This one's really funny, though. Welcome. Would you like to stay? You know, I've heard the people of the castle I've been working well into the night. Oh, that sounds juicy. I wonder what they're up to there. Well, we pay them a visit. Pay the castle a visit tonight. Rudy and Felia have decided to stay here. Kongman and Johnny aren't interested either. What about Chelsea? Now that you mention it, I'm not sure where she is. Well, she's just a kid after all. Probably hard for her to stay up this late. You're probably right. Let's head to the castle. Yes, my lady. At once, my lady. Maybe this is the one I was thinking of at the castle. No, it does activate when you want. Now, chop chop, get that food cooking. Absolutely, at once. I think I'm doing it right. Chelsea? King Woodrow? Chelsea, what are you doing here? You know... Chelsea! I'm playing Queen. This is no way to treat the castle staff. You're right, I'm sorry. Come on, Chelsea, let's go back to the inn. Chelsea, did you enjoy your time as Queen? Yeah, it was great. Please tell the staff to, like, not... Please... tell them on your way out. Oh boy. This is the one I was thinking of. Excuse me, sir. You mean me? I'm gonna be of assistance. Oh wait, quick. Are you able to meet the king? Yes, I can. Really? In that case, can you get me an audience with him? Why do you need to see him? Since you were kind enough to hear me out, I'll tell you. The truth is, my house was burnt down during the riot. My entire family, except for my very young brother and sister, were killed. I begged the soldiers in the area to help. They said they wanted to, but I needed to wait my turn. But if I have to wait any longer, my brother and sister... Say no more. I will personally report the circumstance to His Majesty at once. Really? Thank you. By the way, what's your name? My name is... I'm simply someone who loves this country, with all of his heart. Thank you so much. Wow. That's a new title. Hey, it's these guys. King of Trivia or the King of Pandaria? Take your choice. Ooh, we could be embossing some stuff. I don't need to save that frequently. I just want to. I was one in here I was getting about. Wait, what? We survived the Greybone Rebellion. Nothing can scare us at this point. Pretty sure there's one up here. How did that happen? The save habit is real. It's a good habit to have. There's this funny thing about bots on Twitch. I'm going to throw up, Twitch. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. There's this funny thing about Twitch where if you try to select... Was there somebody over here? Just a cat girl. If you try to select to ban someone and a pop-up message for the message thing below shows up instead and you click that pop-up, it shows all the messages instead of the actual thing you're trying to click. And I hate this. I hate the pop-up features on Twitch. They're so bad. They're the worst design I've seen on a website UI. I don't even know why they're so bad, but somehow they get in the way, no matter what you try to do. Anyway, there's a fun thing about bots, that if they are restricted automatically because they seem to be too sus by the system, the automat system, they will try again immediately. They will send the same message twice in a row. And None of y'all saw that just now. I could have sworn there was an event unlocked, but... There's one where Ruti and Stahn... Did we do that on... Did we do the one where Ruti and Stahn bet big time at a pub? I could have sworn that was one that we hadn't done yet. And it was activated at the end by staying here. Like, they do a gamble. And it's really, really funny. I remember... Did I leave that saved? Oh, I hope I didn't. Can you just, like, stay again? I've got gold. I can't re-rise my stuff anymore, right? We're like max equipment. Are we max equipment? Max. I just got a mithril bow. You already have a mithril bow. I can't re-rise a mithril bow, right? Yeah, that's as big as it gets. We can make this a spirit cloak and it makes everything worse. I just feel like... kind of at the peak. Wedding dress. We now have a wedding dress. Is that, like, really good for anyone? It's a robe, right? So it's probably... Hey! What does the cocktail just do? Increases minimum... Restores HP everyone's... Hey. Yes. Alright, you have a mithril cloak. And I believe mithril is upgradable. Rudy's like the most important person to have stuff up with. I guess we can just increase re-rise gems, right? Definitely have more than enough to keep blasting. This doesn't go any further. This doesn't go any further. Mithril is like the basic stuff, right? We have Mubame over here, which is probably on par. I want to know what the Grim Armor becomes, because Mubame is really good. I think we have a gold plate? We have a gold tunic. Cloak. Hoop tunic. Why are these in order? This can become rare or grim. This can become mithril or... Ooh. Song effectiveness up. Gives allies CC with charge. Not enough to re-rise. I don't have enough... Oh, I don't have enough of the big ones anymore because I got the wedding dress. Fascinating. Okay, since we're like one less than I thought we were. We're like 20 minutes later than I thought we'd be. Whatever. I don't care. Boom! But far. Hey, go down. I've been trying to go down this whole time and you wouldn't. Oh god, I hate this. Aunt Maggie. You know, it is he who lived to love, the day I die. That's my dream. I know what title I need for this. I wouldn't say I know, but I have a good hunch. I haven't done this one ahead of time. You notice you love the dine, that was my dream. Bacchus, what's this all of a sudden? Yeah, I get what you're saying, Bacchus. Aha, someone who understands me. You got it. I live just for love, too, you see? Oh shit, it's Llewyn. Oh, it's you. Oh, hello, General Llewyn. Did you come to see Gramps? That's right, is Thomas here? Wait a sec, I'll go get him. Hello? Backstory about Thomas and Llewyn? It's been a long time, Thomas. I'm glad to see you're doing well. Yeah, the years are piling up, though. I may ask, where is... My wife passed up some long time ago. I see, that's truly unfortunate. Sorry. You knew Grandma, General Llewyn? Yes, of course I did. After all. Llewyn? It's rare to see Thomas get flustered like this. Well, you see, Stahn, I was quite fond of your grandmother back in the day. Whoa, you mean I might have been the grandson of the General of Sengald? Don't be stupid, Stahn. If that were the case, you wouldn't even be here. I don't know about that, Stahn. Stahn could have very well been my grandson. This is an old soldier. I don't hate the idea, but I'm perfectly happy with Gramps and Lilith. A man's love for his family. It's so inspiring. It's time to receive Destiny's Child. So we didn't get... Where do we get the freedom ones? Feels like... The options are Heidelberg, Sengald, and Nutstadt. That is just doing sheep again. Hey, Lilith isn't here. What? It's so late. Where could she have gone? Hey, Lilith, what are you doing? Hey, Big Bro. I'm gonna start saying Nissan instead of Big Bro. It just feels more correct because of the translation. Nobody uses Big Bro in English. It's not like you to be out so late. Usually it's such a sleepyhead. I just kind of woke up out of nowhere. Hey, Big Bro, do you remember Mom and Dad? I see. What about Mom and Dad, Lilith? It's just, I miss them sometimes. Don't you miss them too? Yeah, I guess I used to. But not anymore? Hardly ever. Huh, how come? It's a long story. Do you really want to hear it? Yes, please, tell me. It happened when you were really little, still really little, but... you got a really bad fever once. Huh. Did that happen? I don't remember at all. Gramps happened... to out at the time? To be out? There wasn't anybody else home. At the time, I thought you were gonna die. Hey, bro, I was so scared, I didn't know what to do. I prayed and wished so hard that Mom and Dad would come back to help me. And like a miracle, my fever went down? No. The opposite, your face got more and more red. It was horrible. I started mumbling, calling out for Mom and Dad. You started mumbling, calling out for Mom and Dad. When that happened, I knew I had to do something. Anything. I scooped you up and ran as fast as I could to the chief's house. When he saw that you were sick, he hurried and got the doctor for you. And thanks to you, I'm able to talk with you, my big brother, happy and healthy. Huh? But wait, what's that got to do with not missing Mom and Dad? Because they're not here anymore. They can't do anything to help, even if they wanted to. And so, even though I was terrified, and couldn't do anything, everyone called me a hero for coming to my sister's aid and saving her. Thought maybe they were trying to cheer me up. Since then, though, I guess it felt like Mom and Dad were always with me. Yeah, I can't really explain it, but that's how it feels. Well, anyway, let's go back to bed, Lilith. Starting to feel sleepy again. Hey, Nissan? What is that? What is it? I'd love to stay with you forever, but I don't want to be protected forever. Will I be able to protect someone one day, like you do? That's not something I know. You're right. Still, I think time will come when you'll want to protect someone with all of your heart, too. When that happens, I'm sure you'll feel Mom and Dad's presence nearby. I reckon they want to help you in any way they could. Yeah, I think so too. Thanks for talking to me like this, Nissan. Alright, it does sound like disjointed and weeby to be saying Nissan, even though that's exactly what the case is. No, Big Bro just sounds so, like, translated 90s cartoon. Bitch. Hey, Pirate. I wasn't saying hey bitch to you, I was saying hey bitch to the peeper. Alright. I'm in it to win it. Let's go to, Realize. I guess we could stop at Tarazzi as well and see if we get a cutscene there. Oi! Let me in! Over. Girl power achieved victory. Perhaps we don't need the guys? Well... Come on, Ophelia. There's not, like, a whole lot of emphasis on people... Like, I know I had a sense of Ophelia having a crush on Stahn in the original, but... There's not really emphasis on it if you don't go out of your way for it. I guess if you don't have Kongman? Maybe? Perhaps? But... Like, there's some background bits with Ruchi, for sure. Which is building up to a Stahn Rudy thing. There's not really anything with, like, Leon with anyone, too. I guess we could check on Franz, see if he is, has anything for us. I don't know if he gets something progressively as we get through Dycroft. That's the wrong way. The Isles was down there, we need to talk to him. Okay, for this we need... Swatian user, Resolute Gaze. Ah, Ophelia, I have a request. What is it? Actually, it's a request to the king about the Eye of Athmony. I would like for you to arrange for it to be dedicated to this temple again. That's... The king hears it from you, Ophelia. I'm sure that he'll take the request seriously. Well, the truth is, there's something you need to know. It's truly a horrible thing, but the Eye of Athmony has been stolen again. That's why we're in this scenario where the Aether Spheres cover the entire sky. It can't be. I guess you could get this as soon as you have the Arco Draconis, though. But wait, why did you feel it necessary for it to have it return? Have something so dangerous return to the temple? Surely there's no need? Ophelia, please listen carefully. Realize was created solely to hide the Eye of Athmony. That's impossible. Actually, you may be right. It's only a rumor. However, the more rumors like this spread, the more important the Eye of Athmony becomes to us. And supposing it's true that Athmony doesn't exist, that our true purpose is... Absolutely not. I don't believe that for an instant. Julia? Whether Athmony exists or not, the important thing is that the goddess lives within everyone's hearts, just like in how Colette would say in Scavonia. You may be right. We should dedicate ourselves foremost to the happiness of the people. Well then, Philia Felis, do your best to pray for the happiness of all people. Yes. Secret Agent. Did you happen to come visit the temple the other day? Oh, of course you did. Who else would go around talking to their blades? We, haven't had any particular reason to come here. Huh? But we gave them the lens we were accumulating. Since we were swindled by someone pretending to be us. You can't be serious. How did you not recognize us? Bishop House, those swordsmen from the other day are back demanding more lens. I knew it. They must have thought the priests were an easy mark. Rudy, we need to stop this. Hey, are you refusing to give lens to the fellow saving the world? Well, what'll we do about this, my Swordian? Huh, I'm disappointed. I was expecting the Darkwing guys. We have no lens for the likes of you. Be gone. You would defy us? We are Swordian masters. If you dare, we'll punish you with our Swordians. Oh, really? Hey, Stahn, come on. Yeah. What do you think you're... Who are you guys? My name is Stahn Aileron, Master of Dimlos, the Swordian of Fire. And I'm Rudy Katria, Master of Atwhite, the Swordian of Water. Seriously? Return those lens you extorted, now. I'm sorry, we've already used them up. Please forgive us. You ended things decisively without even injuring your opponent. You've truly grown strong, you two. That was supposed to be an Atwhite voice. Didn't do it. Of course I have Dimlos. He's my partner, after all. Chaser material. Genuine master. There we go. The thing about finding these, like, these titles around is that they do unlock other ones to show up. There's a chain of events, and it's hard to tell which is which. What to do. Checking on France. One fish! Now Lilith is even more powerful than before. There are apparently 6 of those. Good deal, buddy. Oh, okay. I hope you don't think I'm coming back in, like, a post-game stupor. I guess we could, since, like... any of my plans to do more Tales of Destiny have been kind of thrown out the window. Like, that was before the entirety R&D lab. There was no save point in there. I had to do on the world map. That was my option. Alright, here's Darosheed. We could do a sweep around Darosheed since we're here, and then we can go to Taratsi. See if we can find those freedom titles. Wow, look, it's not a square. It has a square, but it's not a square. That reminds me, there was a title sequence where I ran into one of the generals in the harbor here. I think I saved over doing that during my prep. We can double check though. Yeah, there's no one here with the jingles over their head. I guess we can check on Marianne. I don't think I've done that at all. Recently, the public had been treating those of us who had lived in this mansion with those who lived in the mansion with us harshly, as though we were synonymous with the Everon Corporation. I've been accused of being a greedy woman after the company's fortune. How could they say such awful things? Hey, Mariam, why don't you just up and leave this place? That's Rudy. That way you won't get hurt anymore, Marianne. That's what he wanted. Regardless, you should just go, Marianne. No, I'm staying put. You would go that far? Marianne. Miss Ruti? Hey, Marianne, there's something I wish to ask of you. Yes? In the future, when everything is properly fondly remembered, you can visit. If you do, make sure you get out of here. Rudy? Please stop suffering so much for people who aren't here. Miss Rudy. But if you're not happy, I'm sure he'll be very angry. Thank you, Miss Rudy. Everyone, please. Please help us. That was just a scene. There was not anything to it. No titles. I'm glad I investigated that. Where were we? Anybody got spare freedom? I think we've seen the king since we shot the lens cannon. There was this guy down here, right? Gave us some titles. I don't think these are it, but it might be. Free title change. Oh. I think that might be it. That might be what freedom means. Okay. If that's the case. Now that means there is exactly one thing I'm unsure of, and it is what the tower in Strelai's temple is called. It's not the Temple of Good Sense, I can tell you that. But is it the Temple of Knowledge or Temple of Erudition? Erudition? Because that's something I can't find out anymore in game, and it's not something anyone in an FAQ would ever write down. Alright. Hermit's is like right over here, right? That's a dungeon. Hermit's is right over here. Final battle with Kratos. I guess I can do this twice, and will just redo if I get it any single one wrong. Get out of my way, random person. Right, I need to... give one of you this. Hopefully it's just one of you. Right. I need both, okay. Those who carry the titles of trivia will challenge me. Okay. Oh, they're in a different order now. Okay. Dallas. Thomas. 2. Need to stop. Janus, I just have borderline. More to come, here we go. Alright, we're still good. Silk Road. Remembrant. Tip of Tree. Zelkova. Pandaria. Give and take. The trial's not just for show. Traveler's Cabin is installed. Case Freedom Titles, Sundown Castle. One of these is not. Rudy's, Gate of Resolve. Glass Forest. Shiden. Joseph. Father Hugo. Secret Agent, just got that. Ah, it's your edition. Release. Okay, so it's not single. We don't have the freedom titles. Blast. Oh. That means we have two... You have exactly 2 things you're unsure of. That gives you too many options. So it could have been... It could have been knowledge. Get me out of Harmon's. Let's go beat this game. I've been streaming for an hour and a half. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, this way. Ew. Lumina Draconis. Sure takes a while to get up there, huh? Okay. There was also a bunch of treasure I noticed that I'd missed. Also the wet rat. We missed the wet rat. Not that one. Let's see, where are we? That's not what I wanted. Oh. Good morning, Queen Chelsea. Ah, good morning, everyone. Miss Ruti, please prepare my usual mid-morning snack right away. Miss Philia, please see the royal garden. See the royal garden. Ah. At once, my queen. And I, your highness? Ah, let me see. Let's play our usual game together, Miss Murray. Hey, Miss Murray, are you listening? Miss Murray. Ah! What was up with that dream? Girl's night dream. Let's fly the coast. There's one more that I should be able to get. If I do this. And actually have food. I don't have food sack. I should restore my food sack. Okay. Probably part of why I was struggling. Where the hell? No, wrong button. Oh, here we are. Never mind. I'm hungry after all that fighting. Good job, brother, everyone. Now here's your food sack. Thank you. Mmm. Oh, this is delicious. It tastes different than usual, doesn't it? You can tell? I took the recipe and added my own personal flair. As expected, the food will be even more effective. Just leave the cooking to me. Alright, we're good. Never mind. Probably do need that food sack, but that's too much effort. Where's the wet rat? Here we are, moist mouse, not wet rat. A rodent that mutated after being lifted to the outer shell. Its long body hair is constantly wet. There we go. That's the one I wanted. I'm not making things up. The blood-sucking frog had one of those in the background. Alright, no, I need you. There you are. Now we know where we are. There was also a bunch of treasure, like, around, though. And I'm not seeing any of it this time. I don't know how I found it when investigating. But it's fine. Let's finish this. Unless there's like another 2 hours of dungeon. You never know. Middle level. I don't like the sounds of that. What was that, Chelsea? Okay. It's just my... We can go down to that floor, huh? Eh? Mid-depths? That's very pointless of you. Ow. Please. I swear. I can't hit this thing for my life. I'm just trying to protect Julia at this point. She can cast. Hermetic Justice! What does that mean? Ugh. I don't like how reflective this floor is. I guess that's an alternative. I kind of miss how reflective the floor was. Oh, it's these things! They're general enemies now. Get me out of here. I can't get away from them. Awesomeness increases. Bullshit. This looks like something I should be able to, I don't know, do literally anything to, right? I need physical fighters. Can I put both in a little? Just a bit? This feels like a last stretch to me. Right, I'm not Chelsea. Right, so we don't do Lilith. Did she die again? Did I look away for a second? And she died again. Okay. I guess I'm just not using Lilith. It's very weird that, I mean, I guess you can get her as early as soon as you leave, do Aeropolis stuff, but you're not gonna. You gotta do the entire arena for that. That arena's tough. I barely got through it at this at the level that I tried it on. Alright, Woodrow. Physical fighters go. This is so ominous. This is literally just, you have a path. Survive your way there. Just look at these enemies. Look at this thing that was a thing that Stahn had to do with no other Swordians, and also Leon had to do for his little mission to steal the Eye of Atimony. There's two of them. And others. Please. That hurt me. I don't even know what hurt me. Like, it was in the middle of taking damage from whatever the hell Woodrow was doing. What I'm keep trying to do instead of Spinning Splash, as useful as that is Dragon Blade. Because I became so reliant on that in PS1 version. Dragon Swarm. $90 food. Now we have 90 food. Are my foods, like, good? So that's why the spaghetti grot keeps happening. Seal. Kimchi. Kimchi's nice and quick, right? It's too much. Oh, muffin. No, that takes 60 guaranteed. That's so many. Hey, Russ? Sleep. Probably use something other than someone falling asleep. Where's all my rice? Okay, that's another one that's good. That's not how that should work. That's the opposite of how that should work. No, I'm so confused because that's not logical. It's the complete opposite. You want to insert the one that you were highlighting. This is destroying my brain. Alright, get rid of paella. Sushi boat. Soggy burrito. Half-baked kebab. Dark pot. Food paralysis. After that. Local. So probably gonna be a little more useful than Yakudan because of how much food. We can get more food. It's not very useful if they're just gonna guard block it. I want a cheesesteak. It's real lens. Ooh, is that enough for... Oh, I shouldn't focus on Johnny, right? Got Fortress, we got Reflex. Reflex can become battle armor. Let's see what battle armor can do. Okay, so we have Mythril armor. Have rare. These are both less than Mythril. However, That's the end of the chain. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe rare was the way to go. Oh boy, this looks like a room. Muffin. Oh, that's not us. I think Philia's the only one that can do that. Oh! Stop hurting her. Get away! These things are so annoying. Yeah, tank for her. Woodrow. Good. See, there's something all the way over here that's doing this to us that I can't do anything about because everything's over here. There we go. Device not activated. And we're rising. Did I need to hit that? I need to hit that. Okay, so that device is probably so that we can get back up without having to worry about it. This is a strange puzzle, and I hope... Huh? What are you talking about? Oh my god, are you serious? Stahn? Turn around. What's your problem? This is a weird thing to do for something like this. You do not have this much range of motion. That can actually go out. Double up. At the top. No. I'm so tired. I'm trying to save my gauge too. It's gonna be a fool's errand if I end up dying. Oh, I swear. You're right, it is a futile effort. Everything about this. Chamomile. Alright, that reminds me. What can you do? Seed raising? Okay, seed raising's good for now. I'm going to use... Let's look at the stats for a second. Alright, so your big defense, big attack. Your big attack, big crit, big vitality. Your big evasion, pretty much balanced otherwise. You are also big evasion, and big crit, and big magic defense. Your big magic defense, big crit. Big attack, big defense. Of course. Just starting. Big magic defense, big crits. Big attack, big magic attack? Hard to tell because your stats are so much lower than everyone else's. Big magic attack, of course, big magic defense. Let's use some of this stuff. Okay, red sage, vitality. I always feel like Ruti's the one that needs this. Magic defense. Heal. Blue Jasmine. Critical. Critical. And, defense. Defense. Jasmine. Chamomile. Accuracy. Everybody might use physical task at accuracy. Magic defense. Attack. Physical defense. Oh. We still have neutralizers. Wouldn't those have been nice? And physical attack. Okay, read all that up. Don't know why I'd want to go to the first floor. There wasn't like a save point down there. More food! Yabai indeed. It's Godzilla. But it's not. Maybe I should have given physical attack to Rudy. What are my strategies? Protect, yep. Up through, yep. Protect rear, yep. Moderate heal. It all makes sense. Not. Why is there a kaiju doing this to me? Over here. What is this? Show no mercy to those who stand in my way. Was it you who got that? Was it not my explosion? It just looks tree-like from the outside. You really lose the, like, Tree of Mana knockoff sense. Once you're inside. This is just Dycroft lying about being Central World aspect. Yeah, use your Azure Wave. Let me save Final Fury to, like, lead on with Kronos, Mictran, Michael. There's the elevator. I did not care enough to go to these. Dang, get its ass. I need to check something. This becomes Grim Armor, right? Nobody likes that. We don't actually need a Reflex. We have Reflex. Battle Armor. What happens if we make it Rare Armor? That is another end of the chain. What does Fortress become? Knight Armor. Meteor. Armor. Gold Armor. Last Crusader. How does that compare to Mubane? 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 Better. If I do that, I don't actually need this. What does Rudy have? Because Rudy could totally use that. Rise and Poisonless. As long as Rudy's alive, we're not soloing. And then you can also have something. Yellow attack. That'll remind me to do stuff more, right? You know, everyone's going to be a little more involved for this last one. So they should all have a little bit. What are you talking about? Did I take the wrong path or something? Like, what are you talking about? Oh my god. Oh, I cast her. Well, I mean, I got knocked over to it. I mean, you can do a 3-hit combo in midair, but you can't do a Rising Phoenix? Is that really 4? Come on. The action economy is really weird in this. I feel like I haven't had the ability to really improve it that much. I guess if I had another chaser I can work with, that'd just waste my everything though. I don't think I have an active one. But I might re-raise into a gem that doubles the damage, not how it works. And this is pretty good. Is a gem that sets CC to the maximum of the min and average of the min. Okay. Here's a chaser, and we did just get one of these. How big can I boost this? To 4. This would definitely help with the action economy. It was Leon I like to have in support, wasn't it? Of course. It's our final equipment push. Yeah. I didn't want to use that. I mispressed it when I was trying to see what left button is. I don't even know what left button is. Probably something in midair, though. The entire thing. Unbeatable, that's a game that came out recently. That entire bar I was saving. Where are we going? Get it, it's big and long. I think explosion, if I have like 4 in midair, it will become Beast Blast or something. I think it's the one, the Raging Inferno or something. Save point! That's a good sign. For my sanity. Now, hopefully it doesn't take like a full hour of McTran attempts. It's not another Douse situation. Douse is... I would compare that final Douse battle in how demanding it was, similar to the bullshit that we've experienced in this game. But it did have a method to it. A method that needed to be learned, rather than just, hey, sometimes your stuff works, sometimes it doesn't. Keep thinking I need to go for orange shells. We don't have orange shells. Oh, rotate it. There. Alright, this is the last puzzle, I hope. I'm taking damage. Thanks. Blast him, Woody. Yeehaw. Where am I? I'm the big explosion in the center of the field. That's where I am. Oh, that was actually extremely good timing. Rudy, don't stand there. Good girl. Instantly sing into Cold's embrace. Embrace his end. Nice. What do you want? Can I walk over this? Walk over this. Eat. Why is there gas? Why is there miasma? Good ray placement. Pop. This is why we should always have Philia in the party. So sometimes she can't get her spells to go, but once she gets comboing... Lithograph. Ugh. We're still gonna get hit. Yeah. Nice. That was pretty fun. Okay, so I guess we have to make our way to all of these. It seemed like there was something moving below me. Oh, there's staircases. Oh, there's some shit going on. I have no idea if this is going to be clear what to do. That took that long, which is nice. But imagine how many battles we would have chosen if I didn't have Vigilance on. I think Vigilance does about half, so probably 2. Well, I just got Holy Lanced. That's fun. You know what? I think a lot of the strange design choices in this, outside of the battle system being undercooked, really stem from they had to redo another game. They had to rebuild. So where's the light coming up from? What I'm assuming we have to figure out. Go down if it's over here. We'll figure that out. Probably have to collect the different pieces. Hello! What the hell is that? Right? I don't think they don't. I should probably check. Just have something open in Discord just so I know when they actually start. So I have an idea of who would raid. It's like, I don't actually remember the time because it's been like a month since they did the thing. I need Rising Phoenix to cost less. I think that's the thing. Ugh, well, I'm not doing that. Okay, that started just now, actually, the thing I was curious about. I didn't mean to actually pause what I'm doing for that. You know what? Maybe that was just, like, an extra thing. Maybe we're going somewhere else. Nope, there's more. They're gonna come back down, right? Okay. Let's see. I'm confused. Rather, I mixed up what I needed to do. We're getting to that point where these things are just time waste. These aren't actually helping. So it's only there, huh? I guess I want to leave it here. It's probably something we had to come to and make sure we did correctly. Convolution. But how do I get up there? One more spot I can rotate it to. Alright, the amount that this is doing. Might as well speed things up. Slightly. The Stahn Murray combo. How about that? There. There. Oh, that's what I saw moving at the bottom. Don't tell me there's only one. Oh, only two. This is where we came in. How do I get to the bottom area? Ah. I was so focused on going down. Here. I didn't check if there was an up. I sure don't get the crits within... I gave him a crit increaser, didn't I? Did I give that to Marine? Okay. Another save point. That's good, I guess. Maybe the light epitaph stuff is extra. They like to do that in these Tales games. They will add entire extra stuff you can be doing other than the final boss. You didn't really see a lot of that in Fantasia. That was also the first one, even if it was a remaster. At the very least, I know the last area in Symphonia, you can just go straight ahead from the one room, but there's like a whole bunch of branching paths you can explore. Alright, I was right. Okay. That was a mistake. Basically, that was a trap in case you thought you needed to. But I just wanted to make sure of that. What I assumed. I guess something it might expect you to do is to jump off here, hit it, and then go up. In case you were having trouble. Like that. As practice for this. Go, 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 go. Imagine if I hit an enemy, which is coming soon. Remember, if the dragon symbol is there, we can get hit by enemies. Ugh, okay. Okay. Good thing time outside of this stops. I got, crucified, that's fine. Who's casting? You're casting. Casting maximum level Leon magic on us that we never got to see with Leon. Get your Tiamat ass out of here. Peanut butter. No! Wait. This might be salvageable. It's not salvageable. Okay. No hesitation. Forward. You're kidding. It had to be like a pixel. I wish I had a place I could just grab holy bottles. This is... There is a problem with this puzzle. And it's not the idea, it's the execution. I think it genuinely, like, this needs to be a monsterless area. I'm running out of my holy bottle because I had to reattempt twice. There are more monsterless areas in, I think, the original than in this. Like, that last one needs to be perfect, and it better be the last one, for that reason. So I'll be damned if we don't have, like, exactly enough time to just beat Mictran now, which is probably going to be a 3-form boss. If not 2. At least 2. This is a remaster, so it's probably 3 forms. Remake, even. Come on. Ooh. Slow the child. Out of here. Another save point. Good to know. I will say, 41 hours. Or it's just short of 42 hours of total gameplay time. And I know some of that was offline. Probably a small chunk of it was me just letting it sit there. What is this way? Alright, let's figure out what's over there first, then. This encounter page fills up really fast here, though. Or maybe I'm just impatient. But yeah, like, well, this is, like, half of where I was with maybe the Abyss. I used to play RPGs a lot longer, I guess you could say. I also know that, like, an Abyss speedrun doesn't really have skips, doesn't have sequence breaks in story, so it's close, I think it was close to like 10 hours. And the last time I played it as like a, not even a second playthrough actually, there's more stuff on a second playthrough, I distinctly took 96 hours for that playthrough, just, you know, enjoying one of my favorite RPGs of all time. That was my 3DS replay. I don't think I ever actually did the New Game Plus following that. I think one of the things that stands out... Oh God, can I move? One of the things that this doesn't really have that others do, that usually is a factor for what you need to do multiple playthroughs of, is costumes. You just have the one set of sprites. Why do I even bother to do the critical? It's not, it's ignoring me. Free vigilance. Well, of course this is a completely extra area, just to give us some elixirs. Delicious. Delicious elixirs. Delixirs. You know what the chibis also have, strangely enough? It is better range of space for their attacks. Stahn definitely has a lower range on most of his basic attacks than most Tails characters, honestly. Because he doesn't put a lot of swinging his whole body into it. He's just kind of standing there and conducting his baton. A lot of stabs. But a lot of the other characters, the way that they reach the original game's proportions for attack length is by having the attack go really wide compared to their body. Or putting their entire body into it, so that they travel with it. Unlike that. But, yes, like the Dragon Swarm attack. In fact, I was very much thinking of how Yuri from Vesperia has Dragon Swarm. It looks different. It's a lot more, there's a lot more swagger to it. But it has a similar effect on throwing your entire body into it. Why are there splits here? Of all times to do branching paths, like, could we have just not done that long, winding area beforehand? Oh, there's two of them. finish this one off. I got that one down to similar area, so maybe... Where are you? What? Go to the one that's right next to you, kid! What are you doing? Do I even have CC? It doesn't seem like it. Oh, it was unexpected, you're right. Hopefully this is the bottom of this puzzle. This is, like, really overstaying its welcome. That's what I was saying, like, did we really need to have that long and winding first area? It wasn't even winding, it was just really, really long to get here. When we could have just jumped right into it, because look at how much there is to do. There's no shortage of puzzle, don't make it look like we're at the final stretch. That's like, I think the big emphasis on how the dungeons in this version really overstay their welcome. With all the corridors! What? Why are you critical dashing forward when I go backward? What is your problem? This game is so loud, visually. It would be nice if I had, like, any degree of, like, an iron stance for Stahn. He feels like he deserves it. He's not, like, a... I was just making statements about how he does his attacks. It's very much a sturdy, defense-heavy character. God damn it! Alright, so there's this bottom area. Is there a rotaty bit here? Aha! Uh-huh. Okay, that's the position it needs to be in. I feel like there should be an array of teleporters. This now. What is this now? I shouldn't have done Destiny in the PS1 in the beginning. I couldn't have predicted this. I could have predicted this, but how I should have predicted... Are you serious? Are you serious? Look, while you're getting hurt... Where did you come from? You definitely weren't here. Who summoned you? Why can't I do any special attacks? Come on. What is over here? Why is it so long? Why am I allowed to go here? Am I skipping? Did I? No. This is how I got here. Right? No, we're on a lower floor than that. Right. It might loop back around though. It might just be two ways of going around the building. I'm about to use another holy bottle. I think I only have one more though. Meteor Swarm! Did she learn Meteor Swarm? Oh yeah. Or Storm. It depends. That's cucumbers. Oop. I wish I was back with soup. We're out of soup. Okay, so this is just one big loop. Okay, I feel better about that. And I feel better about going back here because I want to check something before I go and commit to the bit. Because there was a lot of traveling I just did. If it really wants me to go back and forth so that I have things correctly set up to... No, like, I couldn't even change things. The way I got here required the upstairs rotation to be that way. So if I need to rotate to get to the last lithograph of light, or whatever it is, it needs to be here. The rotatey bit. Yeah, the turkey vegetable lasted about 2 leftovers worth. I was going to use my holy bottle. I have one more after this. Oh, okay. One was light, one was heaven, one was something else. I didn't pay attention. Boopa. Boopa boopa. The angel hair chicken noodle was a 2 servings for 2 people kind of thing. One more. I know where it is. Can I get that? It's in there. Ah. Oh, okay. No, never mind. What is with this miasma? Are they gonna have an explanation for it? Alright. All the pieces have been gathered. But I'm not going all the way back to focus the lens, unless that's the way forward, and we're going to have a big old loop that we go to in a second. Which would be nice. If that's the case, that's a pretty solid design. I hear someone at my door. Given its gentle nature, it's probably Iggy. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess we'll worry about that when I get upstairs. If there is an upstairs to get to. If it's not expecting me to go all the way back. I mean, I guess if there is one of those warps at the end of this, I can always do that. Oh my goodness. That's what I like to see. Battles will go fast if that's what happens. Something I was thinking about with, like, the looseness of the PS1 having on the whole Stahn Rudy thing. Like, there's not even, like, a whole lot of heart behind the brief Stahn and Elaine thing. The way that they make Stahn comfort Murray almost seems like it leaves room for that as well. Now that she's a widow in that version, doesn't have her husband still. Am I paralyzed again? Oh, she's probably using her phone. You know, maybe if I had a chance to, like, do anything, I would stop being... Hey, am I at Final Fury? No, wait, I wanted Blazing. Fuck. Blazing fuck. Son, do something. This feels pretty end. Where are you? Letters of Light, Book 3. Do you want to read them? Stone tablet exists that houses their words. 4 apostles descended from heavens, fighting to the death over it. Of heaven, the earth, soul, light. 4 parts, when rejoined, shall pierce the light from the heavens and open the gates to the gods. I don't see a teleporter. You want me to backtrack? All of that? Alright, let's fucking go. Let me out. You'll rue the day. Rue. Just a whole lot of walking. And then they walked. Walked. I don't know the actual song. I have nothing to talk about right now either. Oh, okay. I need to make sure that's correct. Beautiful. Not on the track. My holy bottle's already gone. That's ridiculous. Holy bottle and vigilance together. Alright. Where's the bitch? On the way. Alright. Focus it on me. That's fine. Get your missiles out of here. Let me do something. Let me do something. What is hitting me? I'm just taking damage for trying to move, but I'm not sealed, nor am I paralyzed. Like, what? What is going on? I swear. The mood I'm in right now, I will set the McTram battle to easy, and we will slaughter his ass. If need be. I'll give you one attempt to be spared of that wrath game. Okay. There was a way over this way, right? Could be a teleportation back. Where does this go? Wait. Oh, I mean, I'm right there. There's a way up because, wait, but I couldn't get on the thing though. Oh, but if it's in the right position with the lens, there is a path upwards. Okay, that's good. That's good. I like that. Okay. Breathe your fire. Which is something I should absolutely be able to Iron Stance through. Oh, Tenku. Did you know that Ho-Oh means Phoenix? And then the way that you spell Ho-Oh's Japanese name is Ho-Oh. And its name is Phoenix. Where's my Zuki? Oh. And that Phoenixmon is called Ho-Oh-Ma. I think that there were Megas in first Digimon World. I think it only went to Perfect. And I think Ho-Oh-Mon was a Perfect in that instead of a Mega. Boop. Okay. Go up. We walk. I think we go up. Here. Right? Yes. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That might be what I wanted. I might want it to be there. The crest lit up. Okay. Christ. Satisfying puzzle, but it absolutely could have been truncated with all of the walking. Especially if you were just going to give us that. That path back up. That big old shortcut. Hey. How do I get back down? Wait, how do I get back to... Is it like a one of the... Is it nice and lit now? If I do this, is it fine? Yeah, it's already open. I can just do this. I'm gonna assume. I'm gonna be upset if it's not correct. Hey, guess what I'm using? Nope, I don't have it anymore. Use that dark bottle. One of the things that is a factor in, that you may have noticed with Tales of Destiny PS1 is that where you position your characters, just like in Fantasia, is very important. And sometimes you'll notice that sometimes the characters run around in the original one, like they do in this one. That is on command. They do it automatically in this, they kind of figure out where they need to go. But in the original, I have a special secret button that I can press if I need them to switch which direction they're facing. It was a one-time deal, right? I'd be very upset with you if the door's closed again. Walk, walk, walk. Oh, okay. Oh, someone else is there. There is so much else. That thing is completely immune to Fearful Flare. Yup, Toze! Come on. It's so large and so walk. I get it's supposed to be like, yeah, this way you have to fight a lot of monsters, which doubles the length of the dungeon. Okay, it's still open. I would have been like, I would take back any positive things I had to say about that puzzle, which was like, appropriate. It was appropriate, aside from the longevity of it. If I needed to go all the way back around. Oh! I always forget how much impact Meteor Swarm has. Does Stahn have that? Hey Stahn, you Meteor? We don't need Fearful Flare to Meteor. Okay. You kinda don't need Fearful Flare in general. Explosion's the way to go. I don't think Fearful... I think Fearful Flare might make the orb in the thing. Okay. Why are you blinking? Oh, this one's fast, and I can't move. I swear if there's another, like, a dungeon. This feels very final. No. You're going so far as to this. So there's a thing that bothered me about this. What's with the people? What's with this room? Why are there people in the walls? Are those coffins? Are these people dead? Opposite. Could these people be Aetherians? Don't lay a finger upon them. You will not harm my people. My 6 other people that exist for this entire world. This barren green world with no oceans. That's what I realized was the problem. So at last you've come, Earthers. It's time we settle this once and for all. Yes. This shall end before the Eye of Atimony. That which brought us all together. Eye of Atimony. Fine by us. Bring it on. Thinking about it, we have a long history with that man. Let's put an end to that today. Yeah, I'm sure it will be successful. Together with our young brave masters, we can. Come on, Mictran awaits inside. His 1,000-year ambition ends today. I won't accept the world Mictran wants. Right, Rudy? Of course! We'll definitely defeat Mictran. You ready, Philia? Of course! We'll return peace to the world. Isn't that right, Woodrow? Indeed. Let's restore light to our world. This is the point of no return. Everybody ready? We may not wield swordians. We'll be strong enough to protect the people on the surface. Regardless, we must protect all that we hold dear. We'll never lose if we hold them close to our hearts. It doesn't matter the reason. Use it to gain whatever courage you need. That bastard Mictran is right in front of us. There's no ocean on this Aether Sphere. It's all grass and trees. It's not sustainable. I don't give a shit. Let's go. I'll change it to easy mode if I need to. You need an ocean. You need the water cycle. I guess you have magic. You have energy absorbers. You have the Eye of Atimony. That's how it got like this in the first place. Something that usually takes hundreds of years. Eye of Atimony. It's glowing brightly, more brightly than ever before. Earthers, do you see what I have created? This world is a paradise, lush and brimming with life. Such is the true nature of the Aether Sphere. Your disgusting earth could not hope to compare. Okay. My people will soon awaken from their slumber. The resurrection of the Aetherians is at hand. Wait! Our world belongs to everyone. Your paradise is nothing but a fake. You won't take any more of our earth. Damned Earthers. Of course you would resist me. Like, so be it. Aetherians or Earthers. Let us just settle once and for all. Which of our races shall perish? Let's go, Mictran! This bugs me so much, because, like, ooh, you insects are gonna be no match for a god. You said something else about. I need to focus. It's taking damage. Look. Nice. Alright, he's gonna start doing some, like, wild-ass nonsense, like, a third of his health, for sure. Right now, this feels like a reasonable boss. I'll tank that ray. What I'm here for. They call me Stahn the Tank. The Stank. Look at these combos. of course you have Meteor Swarm. But like, it's such a human-centric view on what a paradise would look like, right? Because they don't live in the ocean, they live on land. And like, there's just no thought to it. It's just like, we've gotten rid of your cities and technology with our cities and technology, so that everything can be green. Nature's not entirely green. I love the color green. Don't get me wrong. And that ain't it though. Rudy! Why? How? Ophelia, you're between things, right? Nope, Speedcast, you're not between things. I'll straight up elixir her. Do it. Alright, what's your definitive? Explosion / demonic fire blade / You know, I'll equip demonic tiger blade and maybe we'll get there. Maybe we'll get there at some point. Oh, we got fiery beast. That's the thing I was using before. You canceled my explosion! Good. No, demonic tiger blade! Ah, I ran out of CC. That was really good though. I almost got it. Good right there, huh? Did I cancel that? I think I canceled that. Oh. How dare you. Where are you? You're about halfway, so we are about to start doing some blast caliber stuff, for sure. Right? We're holy roads. But what is this? Okay, I'd like to not be in this. My healer is doing all of the work. It shouldn't have to, speaking as someone who has had to do all of the work in an MMO as healer. I'll be damned if Rudy isn't an all-rounder, though. I'm waiting for that gauge to fill. Oh, that's Garbaggio. Rudy's truly the most competent one here. Oh, here he goes. What was that? Whatever it was really cool looking. Now I'm about to die. Honey, we don't have time for first aid. Stahn, where are you going? Don't. I think, you know what I think is the case here, that this is going reasonably, but I can see how it would be unreasonable. I think we're over-leveled, technically. Which is probably because I didn't, like, use a ton of holy bombs. Ah. I'll try to get the definitive earlier. Are you gonna use Revitalize? My next suggestion for you, when you get the chance, Build your thing if you need to. Cast Revitalize on me. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be like that. 3 of them? Stacking 3 of them? Very nice. This is not where I want to be. Alright, Udi, Ophelia, you can take care of it. You know how to take care of it. Udi. Oh, that was the silly I was going to say. Ophelia's married to God, and Stahn's boyfriend died, so now Stahn and Rudy need to be together. Rudy, why are you down again? I'm getting hit by lasers. Oh, he's almost gone, too. Getting there. Don't have enough. Tried to jump over it and it didn't work. God. I just want... successfully cast this. Ugh. Oh, that did it. Explosion was what I needed. I guess I didn't need a definitive strike. Okay, where's your second form, bitch? Impossible. I am the most powerful of all of the Ethereans or something. Use Mictran is, you know, powerful, damn you. I have Atomoni power. Go. I refuse to fall here. The likes of you will not stop me. I have Atomoni. All of your power, granted to me. He's trying to do the same thing as Greybloom? Surely he knows what will happen if he does that. Nah, he's fine. He's powerful. Oh no. No way. Filthy Earthers, I won't lose to you. I shall lead this world into true prosperity as a supreme ruler. So you intend to rule as if you were a god? Screw off. The last thing the world needs is a tyrant like you. Atomoni lives in the hearts of the people, not through you. We'll decide our own future. We'll get there on our own. That's the true joy of being alive. We don't need you to tell us what to do. Impudent little. The eye of Atomoni's power shall plunge you into eternal damnation. What's that light? It's done. Everyone else, do not be afraid. Indeed, we're right here at your side. We'll get through this together. Trust in the bonds we've made. Yeah, of course we believe in you. We believe in all of you. We've been together through the good and the bad. We're inseparable. We're all of the same mind. We're doing this together. Yes. Let's put an end to this once and for all. I understand why you give me that option. And maybe I'll use it if I have to retry. What the fuck is this thing? That's a Bio Gundam! It's got funnels! You're not really selling... What do these colors specifically remind me of? There's a certain Advance of Zeta Gundam that is this colored. It's also sort of the F1 alternate. Oh yeah, I need you to get up. Important. Oh, what is your definitive? Mictran EX / Tiger Blade Scorching Fist Fiery Beast. I forgot I had Scorching Blast. I think I'm good. No. Let me assist. Luckily, he seems to be weak to fire. So I might actually indeed bring what? Infernal Torrent? Or Fire Resist. Kind of like this setup where he's staying in the middle and we have our casters on the outside. That is no longer the setup. Alright, under the assumption that she's going to use Recover... Get behind me. I made the right call there. Rudy and I were in sync. She's probably using Resurrection. First aid, okay, never mind. Now she's probably using Resurrection. That was 6. You... Jack of all... asses. Yes, that's what I like to see. I'm paralyzed again, but no, I'm not paralyzed anymore. Where's his HP bar? Keep his HP bar here. Yes, Hazel, that's the one. I, like, only just looked at the chat. Why? Everything's paralyzing me. Alright, we have to sacrifice... this, I guess. Because I don't like being paralyzed. I was also gonna say something else. Also, less being paralyzed means less things that Ruti has to do. Can you leave her alone? Is that even possible? Give yourself a gel. Ooh, I should use Dragon Gels. I have so many Dragon Gels. I can stop needing to heal. The very, very edge of letting... If you're paralyzed, you can use items. I think that's how I'll treat this. Keep feeding me blast gels. Why are you paralyzed? Can I just, like, full heal you? Do I have anything that does that? I guess we'll have to do this in order, then. Have an altar. Leave her alone! While you're sitting there, and while she's sealed. We're going with the always be iteming approach to this. It's a very classic Tails strat. Surprised it's working. Oh, I hate seeing my casters vulnerable like this. Why am I able to be confused like that? Alright, you're sealed. I'm gonna eat another blast gummy though. Now you're almost at half health. Isn't that delightful? Now she's also... You're fucking stupid. You know why that didn't go off fast enough? Because I was running. Just leave her alone! You serious? That was like the slowest it could have possibly been. Right, so Explode is that useless against you. I got rid of the chaser rim, so that's not going to be an option. I wish that I could actually tank things like that. Okay, you're backstepping? You're not backstepping, but doesn't mean you can do this. Ugh. Like, if it hit me, things directly behind me don't get hit right. That's what I want. Big snipies. I'm running, so this isn't gonna go well. Okay. It went well enough. I am stunning him. Like, that's something that's actually possible. Okay, well. Okay, so what does it keep asking me to do? Fire Blade, and then... Might as well... What the hell's Pyre? Fire Blade. I haven't been using this at all, so... Just here. Maybe I'll remember. I don't think I have the CC for this. Hell yeah. I forgot we had these, because no one's been using them, because everyone's been dying. It also means... I should also use this gun. Hypnotize me, bastard! Oh. I can't go to him. paralyzed, but she can still do this. So I can get at least to Scorching Fish. But sometimes he just runs away. Do not worry about it, Rudy. What did I just select? This is starting to look hopeless. Starting. Am I moving on my own? Or what, like, what was that just now? Those weren't the inputs I did. Why are they both down? What is going on here? The problem is, he's just teleporting all over the place, so I can't actually attack him. Okay. I'll play Apple just go around. Stop it! Holy shit! We're running out of elixirs fast because they're just dropping. And he's just ignoring. He's just ignoring and moving, and I'm doing stuff. I'm criticaled. I stopped jumping, Stahn. Like, he did 3 jumps when I tried to do a guard and down. So it's not just that, like, I'm also fighting the fucking game. No, fuck off. Can't stand this. Oh my god. This is so dumb. I mean, at least use it on me. Don't just sit there. Well, that's cool. Did you see how Stahn just, like, laid there? Did you see how he just stayed there and didn't do shit? Okay, Woodger's mostly useless. So we'll put in Marie. That's our first attempt here. I might Chelsea it up if that doesn't work. You know what, in fact? Julia hasn't been able to cast anything after the first half of the thing. The first half is a long time. So let's try this setup. Hit me. I'm done with this nonsense. Put you back. Just make it take less time. Put you back as... That's not what I meant, but you know what? Maybe it is what I meant. It's not bad. Searing Gales, what I wanted. Of course, I was in midair when I used that, so... I wanted it to be a nice quick one like that. Okay, we seem to be taking so much less damage that I don't have to worry at the moment. I'm gonna do this again. Oh, I need you to start moving. I'm noticing his little hee-hee-hees in the back. It does sound pretty maniacal. Everybody stop laughing. Your turn, Rudy. Oh my god, leave her alone. Oh, that was on us. Okay. There she is. Turn again, withdraw. I'm nowhere near. Well, that recovery takes so short. Yeah, I'll bet. You're full of shit. Specifically the fact that Ruti was not grape gel before that happened. Alright, I still have Explode equipped, I think. Ugh. Well, of course. This is what I'm talking about when I say that these enemies have zero tell. If I could aerial recover, that would be fantastic, because when I'm up there, if I'm not sealed, that's a perfect opportunity for me to come down with while I'm sealed. Perfect opportunity for me to Raging Phoenix my way back down. Why is she down? He's almost at a 1/4 health, and I have only had to use 2 elixirs, so that is the difference that Symbol does. I jumped right into that, it's fine. Where am I? Completely lost track of myself. Because Philia was suddenly where I was supposed to be. How did she get over there? Can't tell where I am. Okay, he's at the point where he's not staggering anything, and nothing we do unstaggers. Oh, okay. You. Panacea. Guess not. Alright, I need you to pay attention to yourself before you pay attention to us. Why does he fall so slowly? can't do shit as Woodrow. Means what you need to do for me, so I can do anything. Don't you dare! Good, I don't know why I tried to do that. Are you okay? You have 3,000 HP and you're lying on the ground. Where am I? I guess that's the case. Wake me up. Wake me up inside. Almost there. I'll just tell him that one. Gotta use a thing, Stahn. You should already be in the middle of my glass caliber. Come on. Can't. With the sword, I carve a path to the future. This is new. Pierce. Heavenward thrust. Okay, he was low enough on HP that I could finish him off with a level 1 blast caliber. We did it! We really did it! Looks like it's over. There's no sign of Mictran anywhere. We've won, haven't we? What if he is Dycroft now? Oh yeah! That's a relief. King Woodrow, I'm so happy. I reckon I could write a masterpiece about this. Now all we gotta do is deal with the Eye of Atimony. What's this shaking? No, Dycroft is beginning to fall. If we don't destroy it, the entire Aethersphere will crash to the ground. What? The whole thing? We're done for. We did all this for nothing. Can't do anything about it? It's come to this, then we have to use our last resort. Everyone, listen carefully. Take us to the Eye of Atimony. There's only one way to stop this. We need to destroy it. Destroy it? We can do it now. Trust us. I'll explain what you have to do. First, you must pierce the eye with all 4 of our swords. We will then vibrate our core crystals against the Eye of Atimony. It will destroy from within, and then result in a chain reaction. The resulting chain reaction will break up the Aethersphere. Without the eye, the Aethersphere will be unable to hold itself together. This way we can stop it from destroying the surface. Stahn, once we're in, you must all immediately leave this place. What? When the Eye of Atimony is destroyed, a tremendous amount of energy will be released. Both Dycroft and the Eye will be completely destroyed. Wait, you guys aren't going to. This means goodbye, for good. No. It's the only way, please. You must understand. Why didn't you tell us about this? To prevent us from changing our minds? No, you can't do that. We've come this far together, it can't end like this. We're going back home together, we'll find a way. There has to be another way. Listen to me, you utter fool. If you waver here, the Earth will be destroyed. What? Stahn, you're a Swordium Master. You know what must be done. Do it. I'll go first. We have to do it at the same time, though. Our time together was short. In that time, you served my family well. Thank you, Igtanos. Glory to Pandaria. I know you will lead it to prosperity. I'll never forget what you taught me. I'll miss you, Clemente. Live well, Philia. You know, you and I have been together ever since I can remember. Thank you, Atwhite. Thank you for everything. I enjoyed our time together. It was like having a little sister. I hope you never change, Rudy. There's nothing more for me to say. I believe in you. Cutscene. Is there really no other way? There's not. It's alright, Stahn. We Swordians have lived a very long life. This might not be the best way to say it, but I really enjoyed our time together. As did I. It's true. The more I had to help you, the... God. This is what I believe. Our fateful meeting. And everything that led us to this moment is something out of a story. A tale of destiny, if you will. Shut up! Future, this world is in your hands. My master, Stahn. Now let us carry out our final mission. Dimlos. And he did say destiny there. He said Unme. It is a 4-hour stream. How'd this happen? It's fine. It'll be shortened to about 3.5 after all that. I cannot believe the title dropped on us. I hope we've left. Like I said, there's a lot of the groundwork for other Tales games in this that is focused in on and performed better. Enjoyable as a story as this is, it is all over the place. And it is so much better now I've compared it directly to the Destiny original. Just flashbang the entire world, it's fine. Surely that'll become a ring of debris. And maybe, who knows, maybe we'll see them again. 1 year later, like 18 years later. When something weird happens. Big bro, it's morning! Come on, come on! You're out of bed? Good morning, Lilith. You've gotten better at getting up, huh, big bro? Well, I didn't want to burden you forever, Lilith. That's nice. A bit boring for me, though. Oh, besides, today's a special day. I need to get up much earlier than usual. That's right. Hope everyone can make it. Me too. Yo, Stahn! You're looking as hearty as always. You too, Kongman. I'm really glad you guys could come visit like this. Huh? Hey, Woodrow. Are you growing a beard? Everyone recommends I do so. What do you think? Does it suit me? There's like a pixel visible. Yeah, it looks cool. It'll look better once it grows in more. That's right, that's right. King Woodrow's the best. What are you up to these days, Chelsea? I'm with my grandpa, as always. Oh, training, housekeeping. I'm learning all I need to be the best queen ever. I don't think a queen usually does any of those. And I see you're doing well too, Mary. If you'd like, you can come visit in Ciro. Why didn't Dallas come? I'm sure Dallas would be happy to see you. Hey. Sounds good. If you happen to drop by Neustadt, you better hit up my arena. Oh, come in. They let you be the champion again? Gahaha, you betcha. My might is eternal. Dallas should be here. There's no reason for him to not be here. Johnny, you're a godfather now, right? Ah, you remembered. It was a girl, so I named her after my mother. She's certain to grow into an unparalleled beauty. Julia, you seem a little different. Like you're just a little more grown up? What does that mean? Is that so? I'm not sure myself. Julia has grown even more lovely, of course. Thanks? It's really been a year then, since... I want us all to meet at my house 1 year from today. When you said that, Stahn, I wasn't sure if it could happen. I was a little worried, but... It seems everyone was able to come, except for Rudy. It's proof that the world's at peace, right? Rudy couldn't make it, huh? What are you looking for, Stahn? It's just, I kinda hoped Rudy would be here, but there's no way she's coming. Why do you think that is? Because a year ago, she just up and vanished without a word. In the end, I never got to hear her answer after all. So? What? What? What are you all staring at? So, what do you mean after all? Look out below! Where did you come from? Doesn't matter. Good grief, you're hopeless. I feel like they all knew she was coming. Did you really think I wasn't coming? Oh, I think you owe me an apology. Anyone would think so far after you left like that. I was looking forward to this, you know? Sheesh, I even got all packed and ready. What? Then... That's right. I'm ready to answer you now. Hey everyone, listen up. I, Ruchi Katsuya, and this dope next to me, Stahn Ailera. Starting today, we're going on a journey together. What? Well now. I don't know what's going to happen next, but from here on, we're in this together. Come on, Stahn, take a bow. Okay, sure. Take care of each other, Stahn, Ruti. I'm looking forward to your success. Good luck. Come get me if you run into any trouble. Timing is everything, you know? We two are perfect for each other. Oh shucks, guys, come on. What can I say? You know. Moil. And so, since then the world has slowly been recovering. Some say. Formation of the Aethersphere took its toll. It'll probably be a while before everything's completely back to normal. Even now, we humans still make mistakes, still lose our ways sometimes. I reckon there'll still be times when we're sad and disheartened. But in those times, all we need to do is keep our chin up and soldier on. We were trusted to ensure a happy future, and I think we're up to the task. I know I'm not the most reliable person, but still, please keep watching over us from wherever you are. Leon. Vitora. Or that's the name. Chaltier. Ictenos. You know, he's saying it. And you too, Dimlos. My irreplaceable friends from far beyond the sky. Signed, Stahn Ailera. Yes. There, PS. Yes, some say that even to this day, Barbatos is out there. Beware. There is the credits. Hooray!